Yo, 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 yo. All right, so this stream is not for financial advice, just education, no promotions here. All right, let's go. Kristen, hey, what's up, Kristen? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? I'm locked in on this candle. We got London open in like 7 minutes. I want to see this candle, the next candle break this high. Might have our early day here on gold. Might have our early day on gold. Yeah, I want to see the next. I want to see the next candle break this high. Well, no, it's closing bearish. No, it's closing bearish, so change of mind. Change of mind. Let's see. Let's see what happened at the open. Let's see. We got volume coming in, so I'm just gonna see what happened over here. Okay, that candle was closing bullish. No, it's not. No, it's not. So let's see. Let's see what happened. Hope you're doing well, broski. Hey, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. How are you? How are you doing? You're USD? Boss, man. Hey, what's up? Trying to see what happened. What's gonna happen right here? Maybe it's nice support or what? This thing didn't close above the previous. So gotta wait. Gotta wait. I was trying to see if this candle was gonna close above the previous 30-minute candle. But it pulled back. So let's see. Let's see. Please clean the price action and go to the, yeah, clean price actions. We got good stuff to the downside. We got good stuff to the upside. Yeah. So far, bro, this is actually looking cleaner than yesterday already. Cleaner than yesterday. Way cleaner. Way cleaner. Feel like it'll touch a support level below and go up to the touch high. That's what I'm trying to see. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Just gotta wait on that nice support, you know, breaking, closing above like previous candles. This one came close, so it didn't continue, so just gotta wait. You know, it's leaning more on the downside right now, but we got the support here, so can't do anything. Can't do anything on that support. Let's see the H1. Yeah. Zeno, what's up, bro? Amazon, what's up? What's up, Amazon? Gotta wait over here. This candle is still open. 30-minute candle still open. Let's see. Yeah, this thing is looking, these candles not closing how I'd want to see them close to getting on buys over here. Got a nice resistance up here too. Right now, gotta wait on more candles to farm. No volume boost right now. We got 1 more minute, and this candle is still right there. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to see this candle close something like this. You know, that would have been the best situation right here. So right now, just gotta wait. Abo Adabo. What's up, Abo? What's up, Abo? Tyron, good morning, good morning, morning, morning. Yeah, it looks like a bit of a saddle, yeah. Bro, Arsenal cooked my jits, bro. I didn't even want to talk about it. It's a new day, bro. I didn't even want to talk about it. I didn't even want to talk about it. Yeah, right now, we just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Okay, so this thing is breaking to the downside, huh? Yeah, can't do much with this support right here. Where's the shirt, bro? You know, I was gonna still wear my shirt today, but I was like, you know what? Can't take the molting today. You know, can't take the molting today. Just paying from Magic funds. Next year. Everyone bragging on Arsenal cooking Magic, huh? Bro, Magic didn't play nothing. They didn't even play nothing, bro. That was horrible performance. Nah, probably fake and up. Let's see. Just waiting. Honestly, I don't want to look for sales until price close below 33.24. Price has to close below this level before I'm interested in sales. Just gotta wait. Seeing Copa final for the Classica. Alright, let's see. Vengeance, bro. So let's see. All right. All right, let's see. Just gotta wait. Just gotta see. Gotta wait on this candle to close. Please, if I may ask, who qualified? Arsenal. Gotta know who qualified. Gotta know who qualified. Look, they brag when they like, you know, get lucky 2 free kicks. Like, you know, if it was 1-0, 2-0, wouldn't be having that conversation. Up to max. I was wondering, like, what is that noise?
Dear Bruce,
I was like, what is that noise?
I need to be honest and clear. I'm going to marry Harvey Dent.
Gunners, yeah.
I love him, and I want to spend the rest of my
Yeah,
life.
Gunners, whatever.
When I told you,
Enjoy, enjoy. I'm happy that it's a team like Arsenal, though. Honestly, I'm not like Man City or one of them teams, you know. Like, let Arsenal have a moment. Let Arsenal have a moment. As long as it's not Barca or Man City, you know. Let Arsenal have a moment.
I'm sorry, Harvey.
Yo, honestly, if this wasn't right here,
Lose your faith in me.
if this support wasn't right here, it should have been a nice
Now and always.
break to go on the downside. But gotta respect that support. Gotta wait. Gotta wait on gold over here. They never won Champions League, yeah, so let them have a moment. At this point, I want them to win, you know? I want them to win at this. Them are Inter. So Inter, Arsenal final. That's what I want to see. Last time they went to final, like way in 2000 and like what 8, 9. Yeah. And gold just gotta wait right now. Just gotta wait. Pounds is going up. EG. I want to see what EG is gonna do here. Keep an eye on EG. Want to wait on a nice support. Nice support on EG. Because this is the thing, I was looking for sells yesterday on this thing, but it didn't close below this level. You know, it didn't close. It bounced, and then it kept going up. I don't expect it to come all the way down from up here below this level. So I'm gonna see if it can get some support, and then maybe target this high. Just waiting on that nice support. Waiting on that nice support. What about EU? EU was a fraud. EU was a fraud yesterday. It didn't even come. It's in the same spot as yesterday. Same spot. It tried to come back. Can't try to come back around like some horrible time. Wasn't interested. Yeah, AU them, NU them. Time to go down. GJ is still respecting this level on the H4, just ranging. EN ranging. AN. All right, so time to start looking for sellers on the NZ. Well, gold fell down. Yeah, you just gotta wait right now. It's at some support. It's at some support, so gotta see. Gotta see. Gotta see on gold. I want to see that too, but Arsenal to lose, because I know, bro. One thing will make me not want Arsenal to win. The set piece, bro. The set piece is so annoying. Just the way how they do set piece, so like snakes, bro. Like snakes. Little rats. It seems go respecting every level today. Yeah, let's see. Honestly, wanted this thing to close bullish. You know. But let's see what happened down here. Maybe today we'll get some correction from yesterday's push. So all of this is yesterday. Right? Let's see. Yeah, all of this was like yesterday. This was a nice continuation on this break right here. This thing closed with a small body. Nice impulse. Right now, I'm just waiting. Just waiting. 70 pips. This thing is still pushing. Do you have YouTube? Yeah, in my bio. I'm live on YouTube right now. On YouTube, you can see the whole screen. You can see the whole screen. Who else saw that impulse entry? Are you guys still taking this type of entry right here with this support? Got some people who trade Raja concepts. 32 pips. No, you go up. All right, let's see. Let's see. Right now it's looking like it's just going down. So just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Our inputs are calls. And right now I'm not in anything. Not in anything right now. Just waiting for some price action, some more structure. If it continues down, it's manipulation. All right, let's see. Gotta wait for the candles to close. Gotta wait for the candles to close. Broke through, yeah. Broke through. How do you know it's manipulation? You don't. You just gotta wait to see if it's manipulation. You don't know. You just gotta wait until you execute, and then it goes the opposite way. And then you'll be like, oh, manipulation. Right now, this thing is just dropping. This thing is just dropping. Since we've been on here, this thing dropped like 120 pips. Thank you. Someone said, but yeah, you can't know if it's manipulation until, you only know if it's manipulation after you get manipulated. So right now this thing is going down. If you got a bear bias, GG's. So today we are bearish on this thing. I want to see resistance. I want to see this thing leave some support, and then like pull back. Just gotta wait on the right price action. Can't sell right now because this thing is already oversold. So you want to do like something like this. Wait on a pullback. Let's see if it's gonna pull back. Respect this level. You just gotta wait. Just gotta wait over here on gold. Just gotta wait over here on gold. I'm also waiting for a pullback. Yeah, new setup. Yeah, I feel like this was a setup. The setup was right here. If you do a breakout here, or if you're gonna do something here, right here is the middle of nowhere. This is the middle of nowhere. So let's just see. Did the impulse 45 pips and done for the day or not? You did the impulse? Yeah, I saw that impulse. I saw that impulse right here. The support. You did this impulse. You did this impulse right here from this candle or the impulse right here. In the 50-minute? Really? This one right here? You did it on this. You executed it right here. On this wick. Yeah? Yeah, this bro, I'm gonna execute on this if I have a buffer. Right now, I don't know, not even gonna do 0.5 on this. Cause for me, let's see, you got volume though. This thing already came down 100 pips, so you know, I'll wait. But that was a good one though. Nice stop wick, flip, break that low. Push like, let's see. Push another 45 pip. Yeah, that was a good one, bro. Nice one. Nice one. So Christian got this setup right here. Christian got that setup right there. Let's see. How would you turn 50 into 1,000? That's what you want to do. That's your plan. It's your master plan. Did it all with magic keys. What a tool. Speaking of magic keys, I gotta set my magic keys up. Gotta charge it. That's your master plan. Why not how you would grow 50 to 1,000? This thing is still dropping. Looking for a pullback on the next hour. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I want to see some support. If I get some support, then I'll be interested in executing. Because this thing is dropping hard, so you can get a nice support. Brad Ista. I have take for the short. Yeah, you got volume right now, so I mean the last thing that made some sense was executing on this flip right here. Some people executed up here, you know, you got some people executing right here on this flip with volume, trusting volume. Bro, I think there's support at 3305-ish, don't you think? 3305? 3305. The first support I see is right here. We got 3308. Got some support right here. Maybe you can't see it on TikTok. Got some support right here. This is a huge range though. This is a huge range. A lot can happen in this range. Just waiting. But 328 looks a bit weak. Let's see. Yeah, it don't really matter where it is. Just gotta wait on that. It's just an idea right now. This is the first thing that this thing can make support way before 3308. You can't even make support now and just keep going up. So it's just an idea. If I was in a position here, maybe I would be looking to get more partials down here, fill this range or something. But right now, it's just an idea because you still have some level over here too. Maybe like 3312. You know, price was reacting over here, so you know, just gotta see. Yeah, just gotta wait on the candle to close. If this candle close and the next one close bullish like this, let's say this can open here, close bullish, then this gonna be some support right here. So just waiting. Gee. Yeah, I don't see anything today on the, everything kind of seems slow on the swing side. Right, I'm glad. What you glad about? What you glad about? You know, if you got a buy bias, you just gotta wait until you see buy opportunities. This thing won't sell the entire time, so if you gotta wait an hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours, just gotta check it every 30 minutes, every 15 minutes. Like if I'm gonna look for buys, I need at least one bull candle closing, you know, above the previous candle or something. So just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Wait for today's market news. This will spark market movement. Yeah, but that is hours from now. That is like 4 hours from now. That is 4 hours. I don't trade New York. Can you check the gold? This is gold. Still in the same spot. It's going up in 3 minutes. All right, let's see. Let's see. Euro and GBP bank holiday tomorrow. Yeah, USD too. USD too. Actually, no. I don't know why I thought it will be bank holiday tomorrow as well. Euro, pound. Oh, it's Monday. Monday they got really? Bro, America is such, I don't even want to talk about it, bro. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm not gonna get into it. Okay. They probably think about you say, yeah, I thought it, for some reason I thought it was Monday, it's Sunday. I was like, what? So they're gonna be closed anyways. I thought it was Monday for a second. How long time do you trade? Until sometime like pre-New York, like New York Open or so. Yeah, I thought it was. I was like, wait, what? That don't make sense. There's no way. I mean, you can't put it past America, so they don't rate it here. Yeah, I thought it was Monday, bro, but it's Sunday, so they're gonna be, Sunday anyways. 3 minutes told you. Okay, let's see. I want to see this candle at least close above. I don't know, just gotta see. We got levels here too, so. Need one more candle to close to get some more information, because this thing can continue going down. Right now, this thing can just flip. Need more candles. I need more candles, or I need something like this. Something like this, or more candles. If this candle close with a small body, like say, maybe like even this, then the next candle, I'll execute on a sell once it make a top wick and break this low. Break this candle slow. If it close like this, something small body or something like that. Itachi, what's up? Chilling, bro. I'm good. Chilling. Right now, just waiting. Nothing crazy. Pound Swiss just went. EG, I'm still waiting to see what EG is gonna do. Still waiting. But right now, this thing is coming down. Yeah. USD CAD. Check gold daily. Yeah, right, bro. Even on the H4, this was a nice flip on the H4. Nice continuation right here. Three, 3-2-4, 3-3-2-4. 3-3-2-4 right here. I'm giving $5,000 to the first 5 people to inbox. God did. You guys better message that. You guys better message him real quick. Bro, you good? Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. You think it's gonna go up? I don't know. I want to see the candle close. That's a start. That's a start right here. Iran pound bank holiday tomorrow, yeah. Okay, so this candle is not looking bad, you know. This candle is not looking bad. It's coming back at least. It's coming up to like 50% right now. It's coming up to 50% of that previous candle, so that's good. Someone said, God did. Yeah, God did. I see an order block, so right now it might be creating a fair value gap. Might go into it to touch the order block. I don't know. I just want to see this thing start closing bearish. Because if let's say you got the order block fair value gap, like if it start closing up here bullish, like solid with a body, and the next candle make a bottom with flip, then it's a higher probability it's gonna probably start disrespecting fair value gap order block. So that's why I gotta wait on the confirmation to make sure it disrespect all those stuff. Gotta see. That pound Swiss gonna think you would have seen that, on pound Swiss it just started happening. Wasn't even locked in on pound Swiss. It just started happening and no pullback. Because even though it had some support right here, this thing didn't give an opportunity. Like, what time was this? I was sleeping at this time. 2 a.m. You know, I was sleeping. Been keeping an eye on this since yesterday. USD CAD, this thing ended up coming down to, couldn't do anything about this. I don't know what I was doing at this time. Yeah, the news, I don't remember. I don't remember what happened over here. Missed that one too. That was the ones that go to TP, you miss. Why is that though? Yeah, this thing is about to close bullish above, so let's see. Let's see what can happen over here. Okay, 15-minute closing strong above the previous 15-minute. All right, so let's see what happens in the next 5 minutes. If we sell, I think TP will be at 3245. Right now, this thing is closing bullish, so gotta be prepared. Gold is hungry. Yeah, gold is hungry. Gold gotta eat. Gold gotta eat. I think it's gonna go back up at this point. I think it's gonna go back up at this point, or what? Yeah, I want to see what happens in the next 5 minutes. Let's see. This candle is now like 70% of that previous candle, so it might be the end for sales right here. There's a higher probability that this thing can keep coming back up now. Can't take any buys here either. Still gotta wait. Still gotta wait. Can't buy into this era. Can't buy into this era. It don't make sense. Can't ignore this thing. So just gotta wait. Can't buy into this. Just have to wait. Accept me, please. What you mean? Alright, sir, newbie here. Yeah, can't do anything with this buy momentum. Can't do anything right now. Just gotta wait. Gonna keep rising. Bro, with software for live stream on TikTok Studio, and YouTube OBS. 1 hour gold. Okay, let's see if we can see some new information. Yeah, rejection. Rejection. I had 15 minutes. See, from this break we got like what, 40 pips. Okay, that's not bad. 40 pips. Should I do buys here? Should I? Let's see. Should I do buys right here? Okay, let's see. I need a nice bottom wick. If I'm gonna do buys here, I need a nice bottom wick. A nice bottom wick and then a flip. Need a nice bottom wick, something like, let's see. Maybe like right here. Yeah, that should be good. Just to show that it's not gonna keep coming down too deep. Something like this. And then maybe I could think about it. Target this resistance right here. One minute chart, nah, this is the 15-minute time frame. 15-minute 33 pip SL. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait over here. Not gonna rush into this buy. I'm feeling a retracement because it might be trending on. Yeah. Yep. So what I want to see, I'm gonna wait on that resistance and see if it's gonna break above that resistance later. That's what I'm gonna wait on. Pretty much lost no shirt today. Shirt is in the laundry, bro. Shirt is in the washer right now. You know, so this 30-minute could still come on. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on support. I'm gonna wait on resistance. This is what I'm gonna do. If this 15-minute candle, let's say it close bearish like this, then I want to see the next candle. Let's say maybe something like this. Wait. Maybe something like this. Then I can execute on the next candle for sells to fill that support. I think that's a better idea right now, just to be safe. Just to be safe. So we got support, need resistance, and then we're gonna see what happens. It will go up to 3,500. Oh, really? Let's see. Yes, this setup is a better idea in my opinion. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna wait on. Target that support later. This right here is just kind of, you know, can't ignore this. Can't ignore this. So this is gonna be a paper trade on the upside right now. Majid punish, bro. Yeah. Punish, bro. What time frame do you do your analysis on? 30-minute time frame, 15-minute, 30-minute. Maybe we can start looking for buys if we can clear this level. Maybe we can clear like, you know, 33.28, 33.30. Right now this thing is pulling back. It's pulling back. So let's see. Let's see how we react right here. Is it going to be a 5-minute setup? That's the thing. So this is what I want to see on a 15-minute time frame. I want to see this candle close, you know, just like this. Next candle, make a top wick flip, break the low, and continue pushing to this support to potentially keep, you know, going down. So let's see. We got volume, so it might just be a 5-minute setup. Might just be a 5-minute setup. 10 more minutes for that new 15-minute candle. So let's see what happens in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I want to see how this candle close over here. This is going to be an important 5-minute candle. Yeah, so right now in terms of structure, this makes a lot more sense. The cells right here. The cells make a lot more sense right here, right now. Would need like a bullish candle closing like this to maybe consider buys, but you know, after a bear candle or so. Yeah, but gold is cooking up something right now. It's cooking. It's cooking. It's cooking. H4 a wick close. H4 a wick close. What about the H4 wick? Three, three, 3-2. You're talking about buys above this H4? That's not a bad idea. Let's see where 3-3-3-2 is. 3-3. Yeah, right above here. Probably start looking for buys above this level right here. But I mean, a lot can happen in this range by the time, you know, if there's no volume, we could get some structure over here too. So right now, just gotta see. But the H4 is bearish, you know, so just gotta see. So right now, we're just locked in on sells. We need Trump to speak some BS on tariffs again. About 150 pip range, yeah. So let's see. Got 7 more minutes on that next candle. Yeah, this candle, if you can chill like this, that is good. If this candle can chill like this, that is good. Because you don't want a candle to just start pushing down. Then you don't have no range to work with. So that's what I'm waiting on. 5 more minutes. XAU. Blessings. Blessings. Alright, so let's see. Short, I don't know, just Arsenal big side. Yeah. Bro, I didn't know there were so many Arsenal fans. Like, what? Our people just want to see Madrid lose. Waiting BOS up now. Right now I'm just waiting to see if we can break. Basically, if it's gonna break this. Let me see. Right now, at this point, if it's gonna break here, just waiting. Just waiting. When did you draw that? Oh, why? Draw one. Just a sketch right now. This is what I'm looking at. Same thing. This 15-minute wick. Same thing as this 5-minute support right here. So same area of interest. What chart are you watching? Gold USD. Gold USD. Alright, it's on the big side. Good luck from A. Appreciate it, bro. What do you think about gold? I don't know. I'm just waiting. Just waiting on gold. I think we can get buys. I think we can get sells. Play some Afro, bro. This music is annoying me right now. Most of them is Barca fans. That's what I'm saying. Like a whole bunch of Barca fans just like. I've been trying to find a prop firm that works with Trade Locker. Go to prop firm match. Go to prop firm match and put Trade Locker. And it's gonna show you all the prop firms with Trade Locker.
We had some good times and we had some bad times. But you on the first time felt like the last time.
Yeah, nothing interesting on this close right now. Let's see. Yeah, nothing interesting. No new data. Because it didn't close above with a body or anything. This is good though, because if this candle close like this and the next candle close something like that, then I'll be interested in taking buys right here. Just waiting. We can't take impulse buys. If it's in a uptrend, then yeah. But right now this thing is going down, so we can't really take impulse buys right here. Can't take impulse buys right here. It's kind of risky. Like on the buy side, I want to wait for it to close with a body. On the sell side, yeah, I could take impulse because this thing's going down.
We had some good times and we had some bad times.
Wouldn't want to take impulse buys right here.
You won the first time, felt like the last time.
Wouldn't want to.
Something pull up on
Like, look, if you look at the 30-minute time frame, this was a nice impulse. Let's see right here. This was a nice impulse sell right here. Right now, this candle don't even have a bottom wick.
do what you want to, Mandy. What if I makes you happy, babe? I didn't want to say it, but we go in different places, baby.
So we can take impulse buy or sell based on the trend action. Yeah, it's always better to take impulse based off the trend. You have a higher probability based off the trend. Always take it off the trend. If you're trying to go the opposite, just wait for it to close. Wait for the candle to close. Even like with breakout, like, you know, breakout, impulse, it's always best to do the trend. Yeah, nothing going on right here. This thing didn't close with a body, so same old. Hey bro, Bead, hey, what's up? What's up, Bead? Gotta be super patient because, you know, this thing already came down, so we gotta be patient. Gotta wait for the next setup. The longer it takes, the better. The longer it takes, the better. Thank you.
Call me when you're feeling sick. Call me when you're feeling down. Call me when you need someone to talk to. Call me when you're feeling lonely. Call me when you need somebody. Call me when you need someone to talk to. You got my number. Hey, I would wait for your boss. Don't be late.
Yeah, I was still looking good on the sell side. You know, if this thing even start ranging, closing in the range, then the next candle, the first candle that closed with a body above, then that's good on the buy side too. So let gold cook. Hello, bro. Hey, MB, what's up? What go on? Why pre? Michael. Any period? Not yet. We're in a challenge right now. This challenge, well, the swing account, that's one is at phase 2. This one's still at phase 1. So let's see. 2 different prop firms. Shoot from TikTok. Hey, let's go. Let's try the 15-minute. 36 pips. 30 pips. This kind of need to chill. This might be a 5-minute setup over here. This might be a 5-minute setup right here. Still got this support. We can easily target this support. Because if it's going to keep going down, it has to, fill this support. It has to fill this area if it's going to go down with volume. You can either have volume and keep filling it, break through, or it's going to range and do weird stuff, so just gotta be prepared. Right now it's in between. You got support, you got resistance. If it's gonna go up, you gotta break resistance. If it's gonna go down, you gotta break support. So right now I'm just waiting. 5-minute time frame is kind of like weak confirmation for me, so I want to see something on the 15-minute at least, 15-30 minute. So if this candle even close like how it is right now, and the next candle open, start breaking it slow, then I can anticipate for it to start filling the support. This right here is my favorite setup. Especially if let's say the support was maybe down here, then you could have a longer range. So let's see. So we got a wick. The idea is, especially if you're looking at the 5-minute time frame, if let's say a candle close below here, that body, it's going to be the first candle to close below this area. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, 6 candles that didn't close below. So if this candle can close below, the next one can close below, let's say somewhere around right here like this, then there's a high probability that the next candle can start pushing down to this support.
Incoming mail.
Leave some runners, you never know. So right now we just gotta see if it's gonna close below or it's gonna close above. GG music, hey, let's go. So just waiting. Can't write off the buys either.
And if you're not a fucker, give me the gun, I go shoot the fire. If you're not a thief, show me the bank, I go rob fire. I'll be your defender, fight for your love like John Carter. January to December, I pray may your love not go away. Genevieve, I sing this song for you, oh babe, oh my lover. Genevieve, viva, viva. I sing this song for you, baby.
I mean, we did just sweep Asian low. Yeah, we still gotta see. We still gotta see anything happen. Even if we, even if we sweep the Asian low, it can still come back. Because based off that, it would mean like every time we sweep, like it's just 100% gonna keep going the other way. So you never know. This thing can keep coming down, even though like it swept it. With the right confirmations, you just anything can happen. We just gotta make sure this thing keep closing up here for the buys. That's why I like waiting for the candles to close, get that top wick, bottom wick, just more confirmations. Not doing anything on floating candles, only on the 15-minute, 30-minute. So that is like super important. I feel like it's gonna keep going up though. I feel like it's gonna keep going up. It's just that not seeing a nice target right now. Not seeing a nice target. Not seeing a nice target. Got this area right here. We gotta see if it's gonna react here. Like there's so many spots this thing can react. I think the best, someone mentioned the H4 flip. The H4 high, that would be a better idea to wait on buys. If we can clear this area right here, then this is like super clean. 100 pip range. Trying to find a nice clean range. Nice clean range. Bailey candle got swept. Brad. Kimali Reed. Kimali Reed. What? O'Neal, log on. O'Neal, log on. Where are you from? From Jamaica. O'Neal, I go on. I'll go on. I mean, did we just sweep? Yes, gold. Yeah, gold. Where's that thing? Yeah, we can't lose this over here. Can't lose this, bro. Like, people gonna ask what pair, what coin. The entire stream. Have you ever been in South Africa? Nah, not yet. Not yet. Soon though. Soon. One day. One day. Have you ever been to Ghana, bro? Nah. The culture is similar though. The food, the food, like everything, it's like the same thing. We eat the same food. Ghana. Never been to Africa though. Never been to Africa. Ghana, Jollof is the best. Jollof. Where you guys from? We got some new people in here. Where you guys from? CPT. Alright, let's see. This thing gonna range or what? It's looking like it's gonna start a range. Gotta be careful. Gotta be super careful. In the meantime, let's see. See if you can see anything new over here. E.g. Pound Swiss. Well, go on Liverpool, bro. Yeah. Bro, Arsenal gonna win the Champions League. Check GA. GA kind of ranging. Uganda, let's go. Norway, okay, Uganda, Norway. Best live. Hey, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. It's nice to see you doing well, though, bro. Hey, O'Neal, respect. Respect. Bro, years when I hear from you, bro. Years, bad, bro. One O'Neal. You the one ninja. You the one Ninja Joloof. What that? You the one Ninja Joloof. Yeah, GA ranging, bro. GA ranging. Let's see USC CAD. I was looking for sales yesterday on USC CAD, but I think, yeah, I missed it. Since the NU trade yesterday, NU and EU, haven't seen anything. GCAD. Start fresh on GCAD. NQ ranging. Yeah, I don't really do NQ. I don't do NQ because I don't be trading the New York session. I feel like you gotta be locked in like NYSC to trade NQ. See what's happening over here on Pound CAD. What about AU? I'm gonna check AU in a second, but it's looking like, you know, they're gonna start some reversal. AU, EU, NU, kind of pulling back. Kind of pulling back right now. Alright, got support. Some support. Yeah, I don't trust GCAD. I don't know what about GCAD, but I want to wait. I would want to wait for this thing to start clearing. You know, maybe something up here at least on GCAD. So I'm gonna set the alert right here. Yeah, right there. Gold starting to range, so can't do anything there. AU. Maybe we could start looking for sells. Yeah, I think we can start looking for sells on the AU. This thing came up for like 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 days bullish. You know, came up to some resistance here, so let's see where we can get some sell opportunities. I had this level here at first, but let's do this. Yeah, I think if we can clear this level, it will be a better idea to get some sells on AU. Blessings. Alright, yeah, I think it will be a better idea below this level for AU. Maybe like right here. Yeah, that should be good. Same thing on NU. You know, they all correlate, so AU kind of look better right now. EG still waiting for that nice support. You know, this thing came up, trying to see if it's gonna pull back, test this high, but it's holding strong. Holding strong, EG. Need this thing to hold up right here. Then could probably get some buys. Continue breaking the high. You can get a nice candle closing like probably like this on EG. You know, something like this. I must have the alert right here, just in case that happen.
my brother Jones okay, everything is okay. Waiting this
Pound cat bearish there. I think. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, this thing was going up though. Let's see. Pound cat again. Was it pound cat?
disrespect on dog. Then I shoot them waiting this
Yeah. No, just gotta. We have support here, support here. So let's see. It is bearish. Yeah. Let's see. Yesterday was bearish. Overall is bullish though. You know, overall is bullish. Let's see. Yeah, as long as it stay above this level right now, I think it's bullish. If it go below here, then you know, bearish. Yeah. I wouldn't want to see anything below here. If this support can't hold, like anything above this support, I'm gonna be looking for buys on GCAT. Anything below, then you know, bearish all over. But right now it's holding up, so let's see. Still waiting for more confirmation for buys just to make sure. Ready to up. All right. Gold. Bro, gold is cooking on the 5 minute. I ain't gonna lie, gold is cooking on the 5 minute. Cooking over here. Yeah, I want to see this 15 minute. If this 15 minute candle can close, you know, even like just like this, then that's a good idea to get some sells. It's a good idea. This candle just need to chill, bro. But it got 8 more minutes, so I don't know. See how this 5 minute candle close. Ooh. Gold, yeah. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, the support is too close to the resistance. That's the thing. You know, like this setup right here, it's good, especially if, you know, the support is right here, then, you know, you have a nice clean range. Or even lower, let's say right here. The distance from the support and the resistance. A nice target. But just gotta work with what you got. See the 5 minute. Maybe we could do something like this. And then hold this range up here. Back into that range. Try to get a nice target. At least 1-to-1. Candles need to close though. That's the first thing. Got most nice selling golden. Yeah, let's see. Getting sell confirmations. Sell confirmations. Everywhere. Price came down, you got support, resistance, range. Breaking that range, you know, it's about to close. Maybe could do something over here. Let's see. Let's see what I can do over here. Anticipating that thing is going to fill the support and also continue. Let's see. Bro, they ended the live. What? Inactivity. All right, 5 more minutes, so let's see. Pips, 32, 35. This thing need a top wick. Need a top wick on gold. Need a pullback, something. Need something over here. All right, 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. Got most nice selling gold. What you mean? What you mean, bro? I want to see if this thing can last 3 more minutes, bro. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. That's what I want to see, if it can survive this thing. But I don't know. This thing might just keep pushing. This thing might just keep pushing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Can break this level right here. Build this range. Partials might, you know, start breaking through. 15-minute time frame. We need this on a 15-minute time frame. Need this on a 15-minute time frame. Let's see.
Big dog boys, we know the lie. Big dog boys, we know the fear nobody. And you see why I would get a move body. Only one thing we know they like now, police. One wrong move, you turn to my enemy. So make you no try me. Yeah, the thing they hit me like a bongo. I beg you bring another shy.
Yeah.
Take your lady to the condo.
Waste of range right now. Waste of range. Waste of range. Waste of range. It's 5 minutes to even make a top wick. Didn't even make a top wick. You sold? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It's not a bad idea. I wouldn't want to see anything going back into this range though. Like if you sold, you know, I wouldn't want to see, me personally, I wouldn't want to see anything coming back in here, because if it's going to continue, shouldn't be going back into that range. Couldn't even do anything on the 5 minute either, because this thing didn't even make a top wick. So I'm gonna just hold it on the 15. I still think it's a good idea to continue breaking through. Nice impulse. Especially if it closes, even if it closes like, this. Let's see. Even if it closes, let's say like this, yeah, I'm still interested for the next candle to, like, you know, do a top wick and then break. With volume, you know, we can break this support easily. So let's see what happens in the next minute or so. Yeah, this thing is just dropping. This thing is dropping. This thing is dropping, bro.
Lego. No time for bad energy. More life and it's more money. In my life today, but I'm outside today. Can't decide, oh. But there's definitely a nice.
Closes in 30 minutes. Gonna wait for 4 hour now. You're gonna wait for the 4 hour? Close in 30 minutes. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. This is a tough closure. I ain't gonna lie. This is a tough closure. Like this closure needed to happen like right here. You know, this closure needed to happen right here. Because this is the thing, if you execute right here, then by the time price gets to this level, you could start, you know, seeing what's gonna happen. It's gonna reject, you could start managing. But like, you know, like executing right here makes it a bit harder. Makes it a bit harder. So let's see.
No stress, no enemy. That boy used to be a friend of me. XAU, what she sent to me. Say me can't let them boy get to me. I'm in the mood. I'm in the bigger mood. High life, get away. Tough life, far away from you. I wanna see the view.
Closing 30 minutes too extended for me.
Tell me what you wanna do.
Um,
I wanna see the view. Sweet like lemon, like so.
the discount is gone. That's my only issue. The better area is gone. Like right here it's still valid, but I don't know. I want to be super careful. I want to be super careful because this thing can't keep rejecting. Like right here, I would want to be in a position where I could start like managing risk. That's why like I needed the entry up here, somewhere up here, so I can use this opportunity to see what price is gonna do. That's my issue. That's my issue. But you know, this is a setup right here. Just it's already gone. We bought the top 15-minute trend line. Yeah, this was a setup right here. Like the only thing that I was interested in was we got a support, we got the resistance. You know, maybe we could have made something happen like somewhere right here. But I don't know. I couldn't get anything. The candle also doesn't have a bottom wick, so Roger says 50-50 chance. Yeah. Wait, is Roger streaming right now? It has a small bottom wick right here. That's a small bottom wick. You know, I don't want to do anything right here. You know, whatever happened right here, you know, that's right there's business. What I'm concerned about was up here. I'm more concerned about up here, because if you do something up here and price pushes, let's say 7 pips, 8 pips, 10 pips, then whatever happened right here, the risk management, you know, when you start managing risk, like it's whatever. But right here is a harder execution than, you know, up here. Like, you know, up here it's like a lot easier to execute, but down here it's like, you know, you got the support still. The point of executing up here is that with a continuation with volume to break through this thing. But you don't want to enter where you think it's gonna, like, you know, it probably can start bouncing back into the range. You got a wick here, so that's my concern. That's my concern right there. That's the only thing that I was concerned about. On the 5-minute, it looks like super clear, but yeah, even this candle, it didn't, you know, flip, nothing. So just gotta see. Just gotta see. You didn't get a wick. You didn't get a wick. No bottom wick. Yeah. Whether this thing has a wick or not, that, like, with this setup, this candle wick wouldn't matter. Like, I'm not concerned about down here. I was 100% concerned about in the middle. That's where the play is for me, right here in the middle. Because if I want to execute here, then I would be starting to make a plan down here. But I don't want to make a plan at the support. You know, I don't want to make a plan at the support. The only thing I would want to do at the support is for this thing to break and close with a body. And then the next candle, I can wait for a top wick, flip to break this candle. So now this is coming to another setup. you know, so I don't want to execute here, so I gotta wait for this candle to close. So this candle gotta close, you know, maybe how it is right now. Yeah, so this is gonna be the next setup right here. That's gonna be the next setup. But yeah, this candle closed, you know, at this support, and this would have been an impulse. This was still in the range at the time. Like even when it broke right here, this was still in the range. This was still in the range at that time. How many pip SL was this? Maybe let's see, 20 pips. Yeah, the only thing could have done here, honestly, looking at this, the only thing could have done here was to probably just execute while this candle was still floating once it broke. So that's the only thing could have done different right here. Right here. Execute while the candle was open. But I think this was in the middle of the 15-minute candle at the time. It was in the middle of the 15-minute. So open up here, was still ranging, and then it broke. So that was the only opportunity to get in.
Wanna be the one you gon' miss. And now your lips the one I won't kiss. You know I'm gon' miss. This is something I can do tonight. And if it's loving that you want, girl, all you gotta do is ask. You know I got the loving I do. I give you all my loving I do. Oh yeah. Just tell me say I do. I'm going to think for you. I'll give you the things where you want me to do. Just tell me.
Who took those cells though? Who took those cells? Who took those cells? I feel like today gonna be one of them days. You did? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Some people took those cells. Right here is like a tough spot. You know, this would be like, you know, partials. Partials should be doing this work right here. 5 minute flip. 50-minute did break right here. This would have been the entry, yeah. It edged my TP3T12. My entry point 3322. Nice. 3322. You entered in the range. You entered in the range. You entered in the range. Yeah. I feel like it broke the range right here. It broke and closed below right here. So 3319 would have been like the ideal situation. Like 3320 when that candle closed. You know, this next 5-minute candle right here. 15 minute. This was a 15-minute. This happened on a 15-minute this break. Bro, I didn't see that. I didn't see this thing breaking. I didn't see this thing breaking right here in a 15-minute. I think I was looking at the 5-minute. I didn't see that thing breaking itself. Yeah, right here, this thing went as far as 70 pips. 70 pips right there. Bro, how did I see this thing breaking at a 15-minute? What the hell is this range? With this range, oh, 3325. For me waiting for confirmation from 3328. Yeah, just waiting. Gotta wait for some closure at this point again.
Like it's nothing. Party no dey stop when we pop.
Cause Oluwa don't consign me. I know they put my foot, no consign me. Kinda slow, but I'm always on timing. Say my eyes
As it come down, it went too fast upstairs. Really gotta come downstairs, bro. You gotta go downstairs. You gotta go downstairs. This is the reason why the execution has to happen when this thing is going towards the support. Because anything can happen. It can break, keep going down, do its thing, or it can, like, you know, push for some period of time and then, you know, go back to square one. So not executing right here, I lost my leverage to manage risk. This was a better execution right here with that volume going towards the support. So, you know, here I've been like managing risk, or like, I don't know, just got away. Got away. But it's still looking good. You know, gold is still looking good. Gold is still looking good on the buy side and the sell side still. Because once it goes back into that range, like, that's another opportunity to wait on a closure. So we're back to square one. This thing can close above with a body. A body like this, then that is good. If we can close below with a body, that is also good. I was on that sell, but I got in late, so I managed risk. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing with that 15-minute, when that 15-minute candle flip. That's why I don't be looking at the 5-minute, yo. So I've been looking at 5-minute. I know I was looking at the 5-minute. I remember I was looking at the 5-minute. Waited for that whole thing. Huh? What did I say? Bro, I literally, like, you know, I don't know what I was doing. I remember I was on the 5-minute putting this stupid thing right here. Yeah, I don't even be using this. But the right entry in this setup was, you got support, you got resistance, this candle right here, and then this candle coming down with volume. Could have done an execution here. 30 pip stop loss, 25 pip stop loss. Let's see, we use the top wick, like 38, 35, you know, back into the range. Back into the range would have made sense, and this thing came down 30 pips to the support. Partials went an extra 30 pips. Oh, what I was doing. I think we are now in consolidation, yeah. This era is just consolidation. This is just consolidation right here. Roy's laughing. Yeah, sell again right now? Nah, can't sell right now because there's nothing can, it's in the range. If I sell right now, then I'm gonna be like, okay, price is going down. If I sell right now, then I'll be 100% committing to the bias. Sorry, I'll be 100% committing to the bias. I want to execute when I have leverage to manage risk. You know, right now it's just range, and you know, it's easy to execute here and put a stop loss above the range, and then just, you know, watch each candle one by one. But you know, I don't want to do something like that. Yeah, execute here. When you do something like this, you're basically committing to, you know, the bias. You know, I want to execute with volume on a flip, start managing risk tight, you know, crazy stuff. I put one lot stop at wick high. Well, as long as you manage risk, bro. See, like if you were holding on to that bias, talking about, oh, it's gonna go down, then you'd have hit SL. You know, once price is not pushing with volume in your bias, like you just gotta manage. You know, I already had a little burst of volume, and that's it. You gotta, you know, step back. Got a burst right here. You gotta chill again. So you gotta see. Gotta see. Still again right now. So are you waiting for the double top to sell? Right now, okay, let's look at this 50-minute. We're back in this range. So if I'm gonna sell, I need a candle to close below the range of the body. If the candle can close below the range of the body, then I could look to sell on the next candle. Or if it can close above with a body, then I could try to target this high over here. So just gotta wait for it to close with a body. Just gotta wait. Just have to wait. The idea on the sells, this was the idea on the sells right here. This is a perfect example. Price came down, made support, you know, came up, made resistance. Right here, this candle, perfect candle. Perfect candle right here. This nice execution to fill this support. Not only can you fill this support, but price can continue going down. So that's the whole idea. So look at the distance between this support and this resistance. You know, you have a nice clean range coming down here. It's the same idea right here, but it's smaller, you know. So on the 5-minute, you have to go on the 5-minute to really see the same idea. Price made support, resistance. This candle right here was the execution. Same setup, different condition, different time frame. So in this case, it didn't continue breaking all the way down, you know. So entering here and that continuation is the leverage rather than executed on this breakout of the support, because it can easily, you know, do anything down here. So no, it's in a situation where it's ranging. They're going to 50-minute, it's just ranging. So now I gotta wait on the next setup. And the range setup is whenever price is ranging. So this is one setup on the buy side, on the sell side, and the next setup is when price is ranging. Want to wait for it to break and close the body. Because if it can break and close the body, then there's a high probability it can go up. It can break and close below with a body, and it's a high probability, you know, it can go down because, you know, it's not in the range anymore. So it's a valid reason to execute. So that with having like a clean target. So right here, if this thing break and close below, it's a nice, let's see, you know, you got like 70 pips to this support over here. You know, that's not bad. And on the upside, you have let's see, like 60 pips, 70 pips, maybe 50. So right now, nothing in this area, nothing right here. It's just ranging. So that's the next setup. The other setup is this on the 30-minute time frame. This was a nice impulse entry right here. Wait, where was it? Yeah, right here. Let's see if you can see it on YouTube. Right there. That kind of like breakthrough. It's harder to spot these. This thing is not it wasn't really trending to the downside much, but you know, after you can see. So just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. I want to see this thing close with a body above. Not too far, not too close. Like, you know, it's gonna make sense when it happens. We call it the engulf. Thanks to you, my new catchphrase. Let it show. Who's your mentor? Raja Banks. Raja Banks. Have already executed the sell. Have you? No. Move SL to 3320, only hit first TP. SL hit now. So you let it hit TP and then hit SL? You gotta let it. Wait, move SL to 3320. You move it to break even or what? You moved it to break even. That's what you're saying? Because you're gonna take TP and then take SL? You gotta take TP and then at least break even. Can't let that thing hit TP and then go to SL. Unless your SL is break even. And go for candle, yeah. I figured that's what, you know, they were saying. But we call it the in-go. Just greedy for that TP2 and TP3. Oh, well, just gotta trail it. If you at least, okay, if you don't want to break even, let's say you're being greedy, just trail it. Yeah, trail it. Just trail it. That's all you gotta do. Because it could be a situation where it kept going. So you know, if you did that 10 times, 5 times it would have, you know, kept going, and the other 5 times gonna come back. So you just gotta choose your battle and decide what you're gonna do. You're gonna either do break even consistently, or you're gonna keep the SLS consistently. But you can't complain each time something else happens, because it's gonna be different every time. So you gotta just accept it if you're gonna keep it break even or switch it up, because you can't know when it's gonna continue going or when it's gonna come back. So the easiest thing is to just keep one thing, you know. What time frame you on? Taking first TP, they trail it, but too low, too soon. Yeah, you want that thing to just drop forever. Just one candle. You know, bro, Powell is sleeping, so you gotta wait. Gary, what's up, bro? What's the update? What's the update? Oh, nice support on pound card. Nice support cooking on pound card. Let's see. Let's see. Pound Swiss. Pulling back. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Gold, bro. And bro, it just came off 2 seconds. Gold is ranging. We gotta check this thing at 5 a.m. Gotta check that thing at 5 a.m. Gotta check it at 5 a.m. bro. This thing is just ranging. Man, I made a mistake earlier. I put 5 standards instead of 5 macros, so I lost 500 minutes back on a buy and call it quits. Damn, that is crazy, bro. At least you can sleep. You can sleep properly. Bro, you in or do you wait? I'm waiting right now. I already missed the opportunity, so it's a small opportunity, so I'm just waiting. Look at these candles. So it only makes sense that the first candle that closed below the body, you know, it only makes sense that that's the candle that's actually going to go down. So these are all fraud. So we gotta wait on the real deal. No, honestly, I'd rather buys. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see buys. I want to see buys instead, because you know we are bullish overall. So I want to see buys. Euro USD. Let's see, Euro USD. Yeah, USD is in the same spot since yesterday. Nothing changed. Try to give this a chance yesterday. We didn't work out, so I had to call it. Close like I think it was like 0.3. Close 0.3 on EU and close like 0.17 on NU. But they're not doing nothing, bro. Like they're doing nothing. The H4 is just ranging. Gotta wait for it to break. GN nothing. GU is probably doing something. Let's see if this thing's gonna start fresh on GU. Yeah, we know that this thing is going up. Let's see if we're gonna close above here. Yeah, maybe we can close above here and start doing something on. Got this head and shoulder. Crazy head and shoulder. I don't be trading that though, but like sometimes you just see it. Clean head and shoulder right here. EU dumping after news. Yeah, we gotta see. We gotta see. At that time, I'll be sleeping, so just gotta see. Just gotta see what happened. Yeah, I'd want to see a candle close above here, you know, on GU. But the buys are looking promising. Have some support here. Maybe we can get a, you know, a break. Is this GU or this is GU? This is GU. GU.
Senorita, your body on me, I need ya. So tell me the truth, mama. I'm counting on you, mama. Hey, yeah, senorita, I'm feeling your style demeanor. You go to low down on season. I'm down cause you give me reason. Cause I let you loose. No, no, I'm something about you. No, no, you come with them moves, mama. I'm coming for you, mama. I'm talking to you, senorita. Your body on me, I need you. So turn it up on that speaker. We keep it real, no new secrets. Yeah, baby, I'm feeling your style and I'm feeling your drip. Hey, I hope you know I ain't a regular kid.
See gold. We got 3 more minutes on gold. Still in that range. I want to see a closure. I see a nice closure on gold. So this thing is gonna have some volume. If you get a nice closure right here, the next candle, keep pushing up. Nice closure, like target this level right here. Maybe we could keep pushing up with some partials, but it's ranging. So every time you have a range, you're gonna have a nice break. Shalom, brother. What shalom? What is shalom, brother? In longs for EU from first EP. He's scalping on the lower time frame because EU is just ranging. EU is just ranging over here. So maybe you in like 15-minute or 5-minute or what? Kind of messy, just messy. Yeah, I tried to give this a chance yesterday. No second chance on EU. GJ is ranging. 80 Swiss ranging. EJ ranging. I mean, EJ kind of breaking right now, but I don't know. I don't like the H4. EN ranging, AJ ranging, KJPY ranging. Bro, everything is ranging. Holiday coming up, news. I don't know, just ranging. NZD CAD. Maybe you can give NZD CAD a chance or something. Took this trade on Monday. Took NZD CAD on Monday. This was the... let's see. Yeah, I don't know about the levels over here though. Too much happening. Gold up already. Okay, 1 minute on this closure. So let's see. 1 minute. So I'm ready. I'm ready. This thing is gonna close decent. So let's see what can happen on gold. Yeah, like 25 pips back into the range. If it's gonna come back into the range, then you know it's just not ready. 0.5. Close with a small top wick. Small top wick. 25 pips. Yeah, I like this. So let's see if this thing flip. Let me see. Okay, so let it pull back. I want to see this thing flip, break its high, then I could give it a chance. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna give this a chance right here. Bro, look at this spread. Look at this spread. That is crazy. Crazy spread over here. Need some volume. Need volume. So what I'm gonna do, if this thing break it's low, I'm gonna close half. Have to. Yeah, if this thing break it slow, I'm gonna close half. Let's see though, cause this thing still needs a bottom wick. Gotta give it a fair chance. I'm gonna give it a fair chance. I've been way too aggressive on my setups. So let's see. Give it a fair chance. Yeah, let it tap it. Let it tap it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna close half right here. Oh shoot, this thing is yeah, I'm gonna just close the whole thing. Yeah, that is not good. That is not good. Shouldn't be coming back that hard. Shouldn't be coming back that hard. Yeah. Not it. That is not it. That is not it. That is not it. Maybe could have waited for it to break these wicks over here. Yeah, maybe could have done something like that. That is not it. Could even manage risk over here. Didn't get to manage risk. Yep. Not ready. So we're back in that range. Crazy. This was a promising candle too. That was a promising candle. That was a promising candle. 40 pips. You're still holding? Yeah. Like if it's gonna close above the range like this, with this type of candle, like, you know, this thing needs to keep going up. I try to give it a fair chance, but should have probably closed earlier. Unlucky bro next time. Yeah, we just gotta wait. Might flip. Yeah. So this is the thing. You gotta decide if you gotta try to find a balance. Are you gonna wait for it to completely make that bottom wick, or you just gonna miss it? You know, so sometimes you wait for that nice bottom wick. You get a bottom wick like this, and then it just flips. And the other time it just keeps going. I try to give it a fair chance, but can't hold on to that, yo. Can't hold on to that. Maybe could have waited for it to break this high. That would have been a better option. So when you guys holding, yeah, I'm not gonna hold this, because if it's gonna keep going up, it should be coming back in this range. There's no point. There's no point. The H4 candle just opened. I was finding it risky to sell. Yeah, you got it. The H4. H4 has to make a bottom move. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. It's what, 5, yeah. It's 5. Can't write off the buys, so maybe we can give the buys a second chance. So the H4 could be just making a bottom way right now. So maybe the next close above, like a a better close, then could probably give buys a second chance. Gotta keep an eye on that H4. Bro, honestly, I haven't been keeping up with the H4 in terms of the opening, just because, bro, and for some reason on Trade Locker, like, it's old. I gotta go on Trading View. I gotta go on Trading View just to see the new H4 every time. Yeah, maybe this kind of could have closed. So 2 things. Maybe this kind of could have closed a little bit higher, and maybe the execution could have, been 3 things above this wick. But primarily, that you mentioned it, the H4, new H4. Have to wait on that bottom wick, new H4, yeah. New H4 just opened. I gotta keep remembering that, the H4, bro. Gotta keep remembering that H4. What do you membership pips? There's a pip tool right here. Let's see. You gotta go on projections and then go to price range. It's a measuring tool on TradingView. So like right here, this is like 500 points. The pips, 500 points. Yeah. H4. H4 and yeah, H4. Could have done better over here. This wasn't the best entry. I ain't gonna lie, this wasn't the best entry. Yesterday's entry was way better. This happened to me yesterday. Sometimes it's not enough just. This happened to me yesterday. Sometimes it's not enough just to break off the high. If there's a small weight like this, it's better to break them all. Yeah. Yep. So we're back in the 5 minute looks so clear. Let's see. Yeah. Could have waited a little bit right here. Waiting on this would have saved that trade. Waiting on this would have saved that setup. Would have saved that setup over there. Waiting on this. Because if we would have cleared this level, then we had this nice clean range up here. Could have done better on that entry. Christian, you tried to take that buy too, or what? I feel like could have done better on that buy, bro. This thing don't even have a top wick. That was a premature buy, yeah. Could have done better over here. Not the best entry. So many things. Gotta lock in, bro. Gotta lock in. Yep, have a buy limit at the top of the week. Yeah. I mentioned the H4, bro. Wait, actually, let's see. Was it Lucas? Someone else had mentioned the H4 earlier, but closing 30 minutes. Gonna wait for H4 now. Yeah, Lucas mentioned the H4. Last shock of the H4 over here. So we're back in the range, back at square one. Show the H4 again. Bro, why does the H4 do this over here? Maybe we gotta change the time zone or something.
no coming at me yet. Give me something, so you know I like when you drop off. Oh, your baby come on, let me give you some love.
Hey Mickey, what's up, bro? What's good, Mickey? What's good, little Mickey? How much does YouTube pay? I don't know. I don't got my stuff, bro. All the videos copyright. The channel is monetized, but I just don't have the like. Not gonna sit here and listen to elevator music, bro. You know, it's just whatever. But I don't know. I just do the live, so maybe videos. They pay like, I don't know. It depends on the CPM or something like that. Not really locked in on the monetization on YouTube. After every stream, they email me saying the video can't be monetized. So, right now we're just waiting for the candles to close over here. That was a premature entry. I could have done so much better on that entry. Starting with the H4. Second, this wick right here. Anyways, let's see what's happening on these stuff over here. Where could I find the music? There's nowhere to find it. It's just on shuffle right now. I got an Afro playlist and I just put it on shuffle. But Burna Boy them, just play Burna Boy them. Just put it on shuffle. This one is Melvito, Gabzi. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so G Pongcat is actually coming above. Pongcat's still pushing. Bitcoin. Yeah, this thing is still ranging. Euro USD. Let's see, Euro USD. Still ranging, yeah, Euro USD still ranging. A lot of stuff ranging. Gold will range today. Someone said gold will range today. Turab said gold will range. I feel like gold can still, go up. I'm gonna wait to give this thing a proper second chance. Call it a day. Let's see. Gold. H4. Maybe it's gonna keep going down too. Who know why on Trade Locker the candle is different on the H4? It's like, I don't know. UK 100 down. Yeah, back down to 1% on this thing, bro. Probably gotta go back to 0.5%, grind back up. I think that's what's gonna happen over here. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to grind back 0.5. Gotta go back to that grind. Took like what, 2-3 weeks to get it to 210. Gotta go back to 0.5. Had one shot. Gotta grind this thing again.
I know you don't be wanting no lies. Then why you let the man do you phony? Girl, you should let me change up your life. See everywhere that you go, they stop and they stay. And all them other girls, them no fee compare. Your backside is so amazing. Skin
What go on,
so
y'all? Dex, what go on?
now you the drive
Right,
me
pre.
crazy. I won't
Why
love
pre?
you daily. They know,
What's range? I guess them in range.
amazing, yeah.
Guess them in range. It already is. What's already is?
Yeah, your body so. Me love all your skin. Me love all your glow. Yeah, your body be shining like diamond. Me love all your glow. Yeah, bad girl, give me wine. Are you gonna let a man bust it down? If you give me chance, I go shut it down.
Share my content. I'm being gang stalked and shadow banned. What do you mean?
Girl, give me love. No say I know
What are you talking about?
granted. Everything you wear, I take it off.
What are you talking about?
Round of applause when it's shorty I be walking. She get it show, put the nail in the coffin.
EG. Yeah, this thing is still going down.
Straight to my bed,
This thing is still going down.
ride my wave to your ship is getting
Got a new H4 candle, so just gotta see. Just gotta wait. Like at 5, 9, 1. Got it locked in on the H4 candles.
Bad girl, give me wine. Are you gonna let a man bust it down? If you give me chance, I go shut it down. If you give me chance, I go put it on.
Maybe we can give go one more setup over here. Let's see.
No go take your love for granted. Everything you wear, I take it off. Yeah. London girl, come give me wine. Are you gonna let a man bust it down? If you give me chance, I go shut it down. If you give me chance, I go put it on. Yeah. My African girls, come give me love. Oh. No say I no go take your love for granted. Everything you wear, I take it off.
Gold went back. This thing went back. Let's see. 35 pips.
Your body be shining like diamond. Me love how you glow. Yeah. Me love how you
This thing went back 35 pips.
Me love how you glow. Yeah. Your body be shining like diamond. Me love how you glow.
Let's see if I could give it a second chance over here on a 30-minute time frame. If this thing break. Yeah, I think if it break, I'm gonna give it a second chance. Yeah, so if this thing break again, then it should have no business coming back down here. So that's gonna be the idea. Just in case it's gonna keep going up. So let's do something like this. Nice spending right here. Nice spending right here. Yeah, I think that should be fair. Give it a second chance. Second chance, if it breaks its opening, close in half again. Gotta be able to give your trade a second chance. So that's what I'm doing over here. Alright, boom.
You don't wanna take it slow. Let's see how fast you go. Baby, I just wanna let you know. I just wanna let you know. Zana cause I gotta let you go. Big body bands gonna make you look good now. Vamos a no hands or so. Vamos a no hands or so.
Alright, so this order didn't go off, but Magic Keys did. Magic Keys did. I'll get this thing closer because of spread. Gotta get this thing closer. Actually, let's let it break through. I'm gonna let it break through. Gotta break this wick. Gotta break this area right here. You gotta break that area. Is it gonna break? Second chance. Second chance loading. $30? What's 30? I want to see this thing break. That's what I want to see. Break. Next candle in 7 minutes. Bottom wick. Maybe we could fill this range. So let's see. That bottom wick should be good enough. Magic Keys got activated, but it didn't get activated over here. Yeah, so if this thing's gonna break and then come back to, let's say, the opening, definitely not gonna be patient with it. Not gonna be patient with it at that point. But they have to break that area. Have to. Need a nice run on this too. Okay, so it just went off. Just went off. I sell like 30 pips. Yeah, if it comes back to the opening of this candle, I'm gonna close half. Get a nice push up here. Let's see if we can get a nice push. At this point, yeah, it'll be super conservative over here. Got 5 minutes for the next candle, so I'm gonna try to expose less risk. All right, so this is looking good, looking better. So at this point, I'm gonna put my SL at the entry, and then what? Yeah, SL at the entry. Yeah, no point holding on to that. Yeah, no point holding on to that. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, done with gold for today. Done with gold for today. Can't do anything about that. Try to give it a second chance. Went up, came right back down. That's why you gotta manage risk. That's why you gotta manage risk. Nice save. Yeah, gotta put that thing at break even, bro. Gotta put that thing at, well, not break even, but save risk over here. Save a lot of risk right there. Crazy. Crazy. My SL was on break even. Damn, bro, I tried to give it a fair chance. I didn't want to do break even. I want to give it a fair chance, bro, but that thing is not trying to go up. So 1 to 2 trades, you gotta call it right there. Gotta call it right there. Why did your inch move that far, bro? The spread. I've been fighting this account. I'm telling you, I've been fighting this account. Let's see the spread over here. 1.8, bro. 1.8. 1.8 pip. Crazy. 1.8. Yeah. Try to give it a second chance. Gold right now, I don't know. This thing is going up, down, so you gotta be super patient, but not gonna try to do another trade on gold today. 1 to 2 trades, tomorrow's another day. Let's see. It broke right here and went 16 pips. So a lot of people went break even. Yeah, I didn't get break even. I got like, let's see, today was tough. Today down 1%, like 1.4%. That last trade, I didn't even save much. Risk like 0.5, save like 0.2. Yeah, today tough. Tough day today. Man, what the fuck, gold is hand tricky. Yeah. Maybe gotta wait for another setup. But this setup is not it. Now it's going back up. So this is how you end up in like a roller coaster, yo. Like once you do like 1 to 2 trades, like just call it. Even if it's going back up, just wait until, you know, even a different session or a whole different setup. You just gotta call it right here. But tough. I'm gonna have to grind this account back on 0.5%. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Got this thing to 210, 209 on 0.5. Gotta grind it back up. Now it's going up, so crazy stuff, bro. This thing came back again. Like this thing came back to this area like 3 times. Tomorrow goes off due to public holidays. Oh yeah, got holiday tomorrow. Think you're right, mate. Just leave it alone and come back another day. Yeah. 1 to 2 trades, call it a day. Have to. One to 2 trades and call it a day. So that's what we're doing on gold over here. So no more setup on gold. Try to give it. The first one was really, this should have really been the first chance. I ain't gonna lie, this should have really been the first setup. But they did something earlier, didn't work out. So still holding. Yeah, I'm not holding on to no bias. If this thing don't go up when I execute like how it was, nah, I'm not gonna give it another chance. Not holding, because holding right now it's like you're really leaning on the hope that it's, you know, the bias is gonna go up. Sometimes you can get lucky with the momentum, because this is the thing, you can execute a buy here. Let's say price is gonna go down, you can execute a buy here and, you know, you get away with 30 pips and then it, you know, actually goes down. But if you're gonna hold on to, if it's gonna do weird stuff, lose volume to your bias, then, like, you know, at that point it's like 50-50. So that's why right now I'm not even like holding, because if I was still holding right now, like I'd have to be like, oh, is this thing gonna go up or what? Now when I execute, I want to see this thing start pushing. Someone said betting is better. Bro, you don't have no control though. You can't control. I mean, you have no risk control. Like you bet, you lucky in your odds, and that's it. You know, if your team win, they win. Always wait. It's always wait. Yeah. I predict 1 to 2. I predicted 1 to 2. I won 300. Really? I mean, that's a hard prediction. Or you even did that. If you're gonna predict 1 to 2 on a match, you might as well start drawing up some lines over here. Because how you predict that, you know, the game is gonna done 2-1? Oh, you bet only 3. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, crazy odds. It looks like it's about to go up. Yeah. At this point, it's not. I'm done. I'm done. I play roulette. Okay. Bro. Yeah, let's see what's opening over here. Maybe on the swing side, it could get something. But today's an early day on gold, so might call it here early today. No point sitting on gold until New York Open. We got news anyways. Let's see. Yep. I've been blowing trees like a rasta man. Back to my trap, then it's bam bam. I'm superstitious, so unless that pussy's A1, man, I don't wanna black. Let's see, pound Swiss. And I'll hit her brethren, and her brethren, she allow me. Why you press, not your ex? Fuck your bitch, you're upset. Over, but not over me. Over me, so like keep her ex. The music you are listening to is from my country, Ghana. Black Sheriff. Oh, really? Yeah, he was going too crazy. Bro, I mean, where are you from? I mean, what's your country? I'm Jamaica. I hear Ghana. What? I hear. Still holding. Yeah, some people still holding over here. DJ Brother in the building. Yeah, today's some Afro. This too. Gold is Nightmare. Yeah. There's no volume on that execution, so can't do anything. No volume. You know, it's doing the same thing. Yeah, so today, what? Basically 1.6% on gold today. Let's see this week. Yeah, this week down 1%, 1.2% on gold again this week. Come to South Africa, okay. Gonna go to South Africa. Definitely. I'm presently in class and can only trust on your analysis. Well, not today. It's done. We already took 2 L's right here on the same setup, so gonna call it right here. Got a feeling that USD going straight to 103. Rastafari, Jamaica. I'm still holding, bro. Look at gold on 5-minute time frame. I bet it looks horrible on 5-minute time frame. Yeah, this was the idea over here, but then even if you were trading the 5 minute, like this thing, like this crazy. 5 minute even close above. What can you do? 5 minute even close above. What can you do? Got some, you got the fair value gap, wires, fair value gap, price went minus fair value gap. Let's see. Gold is dropping, bro. Yeah. Bro, that setup earlier was that sell setup earlier was a better setup. That sell setup earlier was a better setup. This setup was not it. This price action right here was not it. That price action was not it. I think it's gonna go down first for liquidity and go up later. Yeah, at this point, I don't know. It's back in this range. It's really still in this range. Just gotta adjust this thing right here. It's really just ranging. It's sticking to this range. XAU baja hasta tocar piso and no hablas español, mi amigo. No hablas. I must pray for you. Bro, I need to pray for myself on that setup. Bro, I'm not gonna be holding and praying that this thing gonna do what I want it to. Nah, see, like this thing, I mean, weird stuff, you gotta get out of there. I don't need more than 40, 30 pips to you know, decide if I'm gonna stay or not. If you want to execute and pray every time you execute Amazon, that's on you. You know, it's only like, you wasting prayers right there. Wasting good prayers, bro. TP 3360. Oh, you're still holding buys, eh? 3360, bro. You always got them like crazy TP. You always have some crazy TP, bro. Bro, I always have some crazy TP. If you're targeting 3360, how comes you panicking right here? Shouldn't you be panicking if price, you know, starts going deeper? What time do you usually come on live? 3 a.m. like 2:45 a.m. 3 a.m. Eastern time. Nothing crazy. Why so early? For the TP equal toilet paper. For the London open volume. No, like pre-London volume, London open volume. That's why I usually get on that early. Yeah. Pound USD. Let's see. Pound USD. Look at the H4, it's still, you know, it's nothing really happening right now. You know, I want to see it break. I'm looking at it right here. I want to see it break this level. Maybe break and, you know, retest. Because, you know, this thing can reject and, you know, still just keep ranging. I want to see, like, break. Close with, like, a body or something, you know, pull back. Nice support. Maybe can target this high with some, you know, a good support over here. That's what I'm looking for on pound USD. But right now, this thing can come back in this range. It can break on the lower end. You can see some head and shoulder over here. So it can happen on either side, on the upside or the downside. That's what I would do on GU. It's about to. Someone was like, that TP means Starly Pepper. Mr. Real Magic, yes, yeah. Yes. Whatever you want to say. Next year. Yeah, gold in the same spot. Gold in the same spot. Not really locked in on anything crazy today. Yesterday was locked in on like NU, EU, but didn't work out. So right now, the only thing I'm seeing maybe EG, waiting for a candle to close above here with a body to potentially start going up. That's really it. So I'm gonna keep an eye on EG and GCAD. GCAD, see if it's gonna keep going up, break this high, or if it's gonna reject, break this support. What timeline are you using? Right now, 1 hour. Looking at the 1 hour. EG 1 hour. Looking at the 1 hour. Gold 15 minute, 30 minute. Yeah, gold is really holding that range. I think it's just gonna break whenever it's ready. Bitcoin. Bro, Bitcoin is, I really dislike looking at Bitcoin. I really dislike looking at Bitcoin because let's see the daily. Like, what is there to look at on Bitcoin? This is the daily. This is the daily, and it's been like this for like days upon days. Maybe I should filter Bitcoin until this thing start acting better. This thing is just ranging. If you scalp, it's really 50-50 from zone to zone. Like what can you do? This thing is just Bitcoin. Yeah, this thing is just, I don't even want to talk about Bitcoin. Let's see, US 30. No, I don't trade US 30, but US 30 made more sense in terms of price action. Yeah, US 30 kind of still ranging too. Daily ranging. Like, if the daily is ranging, like, there's no point. Like, you don't have a clear bias. If the daily is ranging, you're just gonna be scalping on the 15 minute, 30 minute. I mean, that's what I do on gold, but I don't know about the indices. I don't trade indices. I don't trade these stuff. You got support. So this thing is going up, so just look for buys until it stops going up. Just buy and manage risk until it stops going up. I don't know what to do on US 30. XRP, 90K on it the other day. Oh, you made 90K on it. Nice. Jay loves. Made 90K on Bitcoin. XRP. Yeah. This thing is just ranging. Bro, a lot of stuff just ranging since yesterday. Like news came, whatever. Like just ranging. Just ranging, nothing crazy. Gold is the best. Yeah, not today though. Gold is a fraud today. This week was deadly. The week is one thing, but the way this thing just came back, didn't even give a chance to be like, you know what, based on this volume, based on this price action, let's just do break even. Good thing started pushing this thing up. Good thing started pushing the SL up. Some people were more aggressive, they put it at break even. So just gotta see. Gotta wait on the next setup. Tomorrow. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Yeah, we got bank holidays. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow or Monday. We got holidays coming up. You know, it's holidays. Easter, like you guys gonna chill. Take that break. Can't be looking at the same stuff every single day. Need, go touch some grass. Go touch some grass, yo. Yeah, nothing on go right now. Not seeing any potential setups over here. So I think it's an early day. Like we usually go into like New York Open or close to New York Open. So I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna update. If I see anything, I'm gonna update in the Telegram channel. But apart from that, I think today is gonna be an early day. Let me do another run through real quick. Yeah, NU, I'm not interested in NU and AU. Them maybe sells at a later point. EG, if she went for EG to, finish with support, close solid, just to make sure like it's gonna continue going up. GN, nothing. GU, yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on GU too. EU, GJ, yeah, Swiss, Euro, JPY. Let's see. Okay, so I have some action on EJ. I'm gonna keep an eye on EJ. See if it's gonna break this. See if it's gonna do some support to break this level. Check the daily. Daily ranging. Yeah, daily ranging. I don't like that. Grass is needed after today's losses, yeah. 2 losses today, gotta touch some grass. Gotta touch some grass this weekend. Yesterday was a W. I wanted to keep that momentum today, but today's a L. Sometimes you just got them losing streak, bro. I was literally seeing Raja talking about going over his. It was an old stream, it had like a 9-day losing streak, 10-day losing streak. So sometimes you get them bad days. We're having a winning streak like 2 weeks ago, and then like last week was like a hard blow, and then this week just that same momentum. You just gotta wait. But I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna go back to 0.5% and just grind it, but just do exactly what I've been doing. Back to 0.1 until I can get it back to that buffer. Maybe 205 this time. Right now it's at 202. So I'm gonna get the buffer to 205 and then switch, because I'm not gonna be doing this thing for months. Gotta get this thing going. Next week we are stronger. Yeah, next week. Tuesday we are stronger. I'm so sad I just burned my account again. Why you burn your account? You gotta just accept the L and call it a day. Just accept it and call it a day. Don't burn your account, man. Live to fight for another day. You gotta know when to retreat. Like on go right now, retreat, surrender, white flag. The white flag is up on gold. The white flag is up on gold. W Brad, hey Alex, what's up, bro? The white flag is up on gold, So you just got to review what you did. Like today, I already knew exactly everything that I did wrong. What I could have done better. First thing first, playing around on the 5-minute time frame over here, missed this opportunity on the sell. Would have been done for today. So instead of being down 1 point something percent, would have been up for the week. So you know, you just got to look over stuff. This was the execution that I should have taken the sells earlier. Missed that playing around, so that's one mistake. The second mistake, need to make sure locking on the H4 candle at 5 a.m. for that bottom wick. Can't execute on an H5, on an H4 opening. You know, you got to make sure that thing make a proper bottom wick. You know, minor mistake, should have waited for that candle to clear this level. You know, the second chance was, this was a second chance. But you gotta be able to look back over and see, okay, so next time you don't make the same mistake. But yeah, small stuff can really just change the dynamics of stuff. Can lead you into, like, you know, buy, sell, roller coaster. Cause see, gold, so easy to burn your account right here. If I was like being emotional about this thing, you know, I would have, you know, could have easily switched buyers, could have, you know, done some weird stuff. So you just gotta call it. Are you Jamaican or from South Africa country? Africa, I'm Jamaican. Tap. Gold is going to drop. Yeah, let's see. Got pound cat alert going off. Let's see. Some more confirmation on pound cat. Alright, so pound cat just cleared this level. I'm gonna update this thing in the channel. I'm gonna wait for maybe, you see the support here? I'm gonna wait for another support. And like say the 30-minute time frame, that's solid, because this thing just made support and it broke. So I'm gonna wait on, you know, another support. Got nice clean range, so let's see. Disrespecting that previous daily candle. So let's see what happened over here. Playlist is nice. Hey, appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, target that daily high over here. Yes, so pound cat, I'm locking on pound cat. But apart from that, yeah, I'm just gonna call it a day. Ranging, everything is really ranging. Eurocad. The 80CAD, interesting stuff on 80CAD. I'm gonna add 80CAD to the list. Add 80CAD to the list as well. Maybe we could get some sells later. Need a nice resistance or something. Let's see. Need a nice rejection, because this thing can be support. Continue breaking, continue to the upside. So I'm gonna need a nice resistance. Maybe a rejection here. Nice engulfing bear candle to continue pushing to the support. So I like this setup over here. I like this setup. Love this setup. So I'm gonna add 80CAD to the list. So I'm gonna watch like 3 or 4 stuff. Okay, yeah. Anyways, gonna call it here early today. Early day. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm gonna see the price action at I'm gonna see the price action at pre-London or Asian.
You be my jelaka, you got me locked up. Come be my jada, make I rule your kingdom. Oh, what the?
Okay, so pound, euro pound, yeah. Euro pound is not looking bad. No top weight though. Bro, this setup is so good. Like, take this setup all day. This is the only setup that I took on the swing account to get it to phase 2. Nice continuation. Yeah, this is a setup that I missed on gold today. See this setup, miss it on gold today. Right on that break. Let's see in a 15-minute. It's actually cleaning on a 30-minute. This candle rejected, needed to break this bottom, this low right here, you know, continue pushing down. So let's see. So the other right here. Anyways, you guys take care. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna update the stuff in the Telegram channel. So if you're not in the Telegram channel, it's on my TikTok. It's on my TikTok. AD-CAD, yeah, AD-CAD. Keep an eye on AD-CAD too. I want to see a rejection though. Rejection, or you know, if this thing start clearing, then I'm gonna wait for some support. So either a rejection here, or you know, if this thing can break and make some support right here, then you could probably look for some buys. Because overall, let's see the daily. Overall, yeah, this thing is bullish. This thing is bullish overall. So you gotta make sure, you know, buys are priority. But I mean, if it break this support, then you could get some sells. But I'll see you guys tomorrow though. Today we already took 2 trades on gold. You gotta call it a day. No point sitting waiting for another setup to take another L. Can't take more than 2 L's in one day. So we're gonna call it right here. Thanks for no problem, bro. Take care. Just manage risk, bro. Don't blow the account. Like, don't blow the account. Like, it's okay to lose sometime. It's okay to lose. All right.